Welcome, dear viewer. As you settle into this story, picture yourself perched on a soft, mossy rock high in the cool mountains. The wind whispers through the trees as if carrying echoes from a distant past. You are not just an observer, you are a participant. When the narrative pauses, it will ask you a question. Simply answer with your heart and continue the journey. Let us begin. Close your eyes and picture the world in the days after the passing of Prophet Adam, alayhi salam. Humanity is still young. Rivers glisten like ribbons of glass. Trees reach up like eager hands, and a thin veil of mist clings to the foothills. The memory of mankind's first father still lingers in every gathering. Adam, alayhi salam, had lived a long life and had left a legacy that is not just a dusty relic, but a living torch. He taught his offspring the oneness of Allah, the sweet reward of obedience, and the ever-present whisper of Shaitan, the adversary who promised never to leave humanity alone. Not long before Adam, alayhi salam's passing, the world had already witnessed its first tragedy, the murder of Habil by his brother Qabil. From that moment, mankind learned that jealousy and arrogance are dangerous seeds that could be planted in the human heart. Now, Adam alayhi salam is gone, and his children must carry forward the guidance he left behind. Among the descendants of Adam alayhi salam was a son known for his calm character and deep obedience, Sheeth alayhi salam. Historical accounts describe Sheeth alayhi salam as someone who remained close to his father and learned directly from him. He reminded people of the simple message Adam alayhi salam had taught them: worship Allah alone, follow his guidance, and remain cautious of the whispers of Shaitan. Although the Quran does not mention Sheeth by name, many early historians describe him as a prophet to whom Allah revealed scriptures to guide the early generations of humanity. Sheeth alayhi salam's leadership was not loud or dramatic. It was steady, like a lighthouse guiding ships through darkness. As generations passed, humanity began to spread across the earth. Historical reports describe the descendants of Adam dividing into different communities. Some of the righteous families lived in elevated regions and mountainous lands where life was simple and focused on worship. But the descendants of Qabil settled in the lively and fertile valleys below, where crops grew easily and rivers flowed generously. Slowly, the two communities grew quickly. With time, the cultures of the two groups began to differ. Early accounts report that the followers of Sheeth alayhi salam were instructed to avoid mixing with the descendants of Qabil. This separation acted as a protection for the community that remained committed to the teachings of Adam alayhi salam. As long as the two groups remained apart, the people of the mountains remained safe. But history rarely stands still. In the valleys, a different rhythm begins to pulse. Shaitan, ever the patient artist, does not storm the gates with swords. The Quran mentions that Shaitan would try to influence mankind using his voice. Some scholars explained that this includes distractions and forms of entertainment that pull the heart away from remembrance of Allah. Historical narrations describe how Shaitan achieved that by introducing new forms of amusement among the descendants of Qabil in the valleys. Music, gatherings, adornment, and celebration slowly become part of their lifestyle. Women drape themselves in bright fabrics, glittering jewelry, and perfumes that linger like sunrise. The gatherings became festivals of music, dancing, and storytelling, which took them farther away from worship. Scholars later call this the Al-Jahiliya al-Ula, the first age of ignorance. And what began as entertainment gradually turned into something more powerful. These gatherings drew attention. Curiosity is a mischievous child, and the Highland youth cannot help but peek over the cliff's edge. Imagine a young man from the mountains. Let us call him Reef. One day, curiosity pulls him toward the valley paths. At first, he watches from a distance, wondering what's going on. He noticed that the people of the valley celebrate in ways that are different and alien to the people of the mountain. Reef listens. He watches. Then he steps a little closer. When he returns to the mountains, he cannot stop talking about what he saw. "You don't know what you're missing," he tells the others. And slowly, curiosity begins to spread like wildfire. Slowly, more young people begin making the journey down the mountain paths. At first, they only observe. Then they stay longer. Then they begin bringing valley customs back with them. Small instruments, colorful clothing, and stories of celebration. Little by little, the separation that once protected the two communities begins to weaken. According to historical accounts, one of the early, widespread corruptions that appeared during this time was adultery, emerging from gatherings where boundaries between men and women began to fade. Shaitan did not force anyone. He simply made the path look attractive. Now imagine yourself once again sitting on that mossy mountain rock, looking back at the winding paths of both the mountains and the valleys. The pattern is clear. Shaitan never begins with a giant storm. Yet there is always a counter-melody, the call of Allah, the whisper of taqwa, God consciousness, that rings louder each time we pause to listen. The story of Prophet Sheeth alayhi salam is not a tale of doom, but a blueprint for navigating the seductive playlist of life. Think of life as a grand concert hall. The stage is set with two bands, one playing the timeless hymn of obedience, the other riffing on temporary pleasures. You, dear participant, hold the remote that can lower the volume of one or raise the volume of the other. The choice is yours, and every click shapes the harmony of the world. When the world eventually tires of its excess and the sun begins to set on an era of unchecked indulgence, a gentle voice calls, "Return to me, O my servants. My doors are always open." The narrative does not end with a catastrophic crash. It ends with a soft invitation. If you, as a listener, have felt the tug of curiosity, the pull of music, or the comfort of silence, remember this: repentance is a bridge, not a barrier. The divine mercy is wider than any valley, higher than any mountain. You finish the video, but the mountain wind still whispers in your ears, and the valley's drumbeat reverberates in your heart. The tale of Prophet Sheeth alayhi salam was never meant to be a distant legend. It is a mirror reflecting the choices we make today. The true test lies not in the presence of temptation, but in the awareness that allows us to greet it politely and move on. Thank you for joining this interactive journey. The story ends here, but your own story, guided by the light of Sheeth's calm lighthouse, is just beginning.